And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. To throw is Shuck. That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Shuck now to throw. Finding Taysom Hill complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And they're going to get it. They bring it down with sack back at the 16-yard line. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Back at the 16 now after the sack. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Shuck. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chris Olave, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Black 20.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. The 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 46 yards. And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready up. Here we go. Hawk 70. Check up.
Now Shuck. That's out to Hill, right side complete. But he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Clemson product, T.J. Reader, got in for the sack. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill from 17 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. On the end around, here comes Williams. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
That's good.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 5.
We go tonight. Like 20. Dula. Hey, let's go.
Goff now looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 42 yards. And the Lions have come back to make it a 2-point game. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Shuck. Here's a diving catch right side.
12 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
To throw now, Shuck. Open man has tipped him. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
16 more yards. That's another
Throwing,
Saints
Shuck.
first down.
They complete it to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
14 more
From the
yards.
13 now, they
That's
work
good
on first
for
and
the
10.
Saints. First down.
To the air again, here's Shuck. Touchdown, Saints! Chris Olave, as the first half is winding down. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And he's got it. So they get the 2-point conversion, and with that, this game suddenly tied as we reach the end of the first half. Party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs, 76 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after try forthcoming. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Lions 48, Saints 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
2nd and 5. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
A gain of 14. And the Saints first down.
Play action now. Shuck. He completes it to Olave. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 56 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. 4th down to give to Gibbs. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
That's good for a Saints first down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. To about the 35, 2nd down. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
It's a gain of 5.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. Try! And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 11. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout.
That's good.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The give, right side for Gibbs. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
White 20.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
White 20.
Now Goff. And it's caught. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Lions have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Connecting with Hill. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
At the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
He's back to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
First down. A gain of 7.
They'll look to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's taken down inside the 30. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up second and a yard at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. Well, this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance and put it into the 1. If they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's first and 10. Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. A beautiful span and room to run. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. So that last run is going to be the one to do it. He has officially broken the NFL's single-game rushing record. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Complete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Detroit.